guys. Oh no. What has befallen them?
Hey guys, so before we get to the regularly scheduled video, I had a few announcements I wanted to make. The first one is, I'm sorry I've been gone for a few weeks. I can sum it up into I was on vacation, then my day job kind of blew up when I got back, and then I got my wisdom teeth taken out. So it's been a crazy few weeks. I have been filming some content before I got my wisdom teeth taken out. In order to catch up on my content calendar, for the next few weeks I am going to upload on Wednesdays and Sundays, not just Sundays. And then finally, the last thing I wanted to announce is that I did officially launch a website. You can find the link down below in the comments, and you'll be able to find links to anything related to Literati Medium, whether it be blog posts, my YouTube videos, my Instagram, TikTok, anything like that. So I hope that you will check it out. And now I'll let you get back to the regularly scheduled video. Hello, I'm Steph, aka Literati Medium. Today I have my sister-in-law Jennifer here with me to introduce what I hope is going to be a new segment on this channel that I am calling Oblivious Summaries. So Jennifer, why do you think you're here?
Well, judging by the title of Oblivious, I think I've been chosen because I'm oblivious in some way.
She really is.
I know that we're going to be talking about a book that was adapted into some sort of film or TV adaptation. I think we're going to go through clips from the film adaptation, be it TV or movie, because I have no idea. And I'm going to try to describe what it's about, knowing nothing about either the book or the show slash the movie, because I don't even know that.
Right. So we will be focusing today on the TV show for Shadow and Bone. Before we get into this, what can you tell me about like your reading style?
So I love a good people story, relationships, and a good hero or heroine, and it doesn't always have to have a happy ending, but like I love a good historical fiction novel when it focuses around the people. The historical details are correct, but the story is enhanced by what the rumors of the time were, as well as what we know, so it actually feels like you're getting to know this person. Same thing with like, if it's sci-fi and it's a good person story and a good journey, I will absolutely read it, even though like typically sci-fi, because they can be very battle focused, it's not really my genre, but like I'm not against it either.
Right, that's so interesting because I would not peg you for a sci-fi reader at all.
I've read a decent amount. I love to read. I'm not allowed to read very often, and I say that it's by myself that I'm not allowed to read very often. Because when I'm reading, I don't want to do anything else. I don't want to eat. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to do anything except read. And so when I'm in the middle of a story, I have to like pace myself.
Yeah. So let's start off with what do you know about Shadow and Bone specifically?
I know it's called Shadow and bones, multiple bones, one bone.
So that trips me up too, because I always want to say Shadow and Bones, but it's Shadow and Bone.
Okay, so I assume it is about shadows and bones.
So we're going to get right into it. I have my iPad here that I have picked some screen captures and maybe some compilations I put together so you could see what's going on both sides. There are quite a few, because it is a TV show, not just a movie. So I tried my best to pick pictures that summarized what happens in the whole TV show.
Oh, excellent. One episode or multiple episodes?
8 episodes.
Oh, so has it only been going one season?
Yes.
Oh, are we in the middle of the first season?
No.
Oh, okay. So season 1 is finished.
Season 1 is finished.
I have missed it.
So one of the things I will do to help Jennifer out a little bit is I will give her the character names. That way she at least knows how to refer to them. The first picture that I chose, which I will put right here for you, so you can see it, is more of a world building picture.
Okay.
So this kind of sets the stage for you.
Okay, so I just describe like what I think is happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what do you think about this world after seeing this picture?
Now I think it's somewhat of a period drama.
Kinda.
because there's horseback, not paved roads,
Mhm.
and a cloak.
Mhm.
So, is it set in England with the thatch roofs?
Not exactly.
Roofs?
So it is a fantasy.
Okay.
So it's set in the mystical world of, well, in this case, mystical country of Ravka.
And I feel like there's a lot of shadows.
There are a lot of shadows. Or rather, one really big shadow.
It is one really big shadow. And so I feel like the darkness is like coming.
Mhm.
That's the feeling I get from it.
And how do you think this might play into the larger picture of the story?
Is this from the first episode?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe we're going to try to fight the shadows?
Let me pull up the second one.
Okay.
I don't want you to get spoiled because you will see all the other pictures. So one thing I should mention is I did try to put these pictures in chronological order, or at least chronological for the characters they're focusing on. They might not be exactly chronological order. All right.
I will judge you harshly if they're not, because I will know.
All right, and here's the next picture. So we have Alina and we have Mal.
I think this is showing they've been close their whole lives. Honestly, I feel like they aged and they're still having a friend vibe, but if they're not going to have a friend vibe, I think she fell first.
Why do you think that?
She's looking at him more adoringly in the older shot, but he's still definitely like telling a funny story, and I think he's more into the story he's telling than her at this moment.
Yeah, that's fair. This is what happens next. Okay. So we are introducing a new character. You'll know one of the characters. Alina's in this picture, and then we're introducing the Darkling.
Oh, well, he's full of himself, isn't he? Goodness. I think she's like pleading something very reasonable. And he's like, I may or may not. You'll never know. That's what I feel like is happening here. And this guy in the corner is like, yes, sir, whatever you want.
Oh, he is a general.
I mean, it's fair, but I mean, resistance has happened, but not from this guy. He is not leading a resistance.
Right. And what do you think about this going on?
This is like, I will take you to the light side, which is a lie. It's a lie, because there's a lot of purple. And I love purple, but it usually means something is afoot. Oh. And so he's like, I will help you. I will help your family. Usually. That's what I feel like is happening right now. Okay. I will help your family. We will get to the light side. And she's like, but will you? Because I don't feel like you have a very good, well thought out plan. And he's like, I have a plan. It will work. And she's like, will it? And he's like, yes, it will. And he grabs her hand tighter, or her arm tighter. Okay. I don't think she's bought it.
Okay. All right. And now we're introducing some new characters.
Okay, hold on. Alina.
Alina.
Mal. General What's-It, who's this narcissist. And who's this? I cannot! He's like 3 names! He's not even named in one of them.
Right. The Darkling?
The Darkling. I don't know about that name.
Kiergan. Alexander. That might be easy.
That's a lot of names. I'm gonna stick with the general narcissist. Yes.
General narcissist.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
All right, so if
this is about his redemption story, I'm really sorry for future general narcissist, not current one.
All right, so I'm going to introduce some new characters. I'm going to put the picture here, and we have Jesper, Inej, and Kaz. She's not important.
Oh, okay. Secondary female character who needs you. I mean, they are rolling in the party. They are like, I am here. Watch me swagger in.
What kind of people do you think they might be?
I get the impression that they're here to fix it.
Fix what?
Well, whatever problem is happening with the shadows. They're like the underground, we're gonna fix it. We know how. We don't have anything organized. Well, they might be organized, but they don't have an army. They've probably just got some very key specialists. If this were not a period drama, these would be your people in the van. They're running the show.
They're the tech guys.
Well, maybe, or at least the organized resistance. They don't have the money, they don't have the power, but they are the organized resistance. But judging by his face, I think he's more like general narcissist than he thinks he is.
All right, and then we're introducing kind of the last storyline that we're going to cover. And we have Nina and Matthias.
Nina and Matthias. This is a lot of people.
Okay. A lot of people.
Oh, no. What has befallen them? Okay, well, this has got to be a crucial moment because it's raining. Is that like another room? Is she, because like they seem very outside, or is this like a flashback happening?
So it's actually like underneath, like they're like in a ship hold.
Oh, sure. Is it terrible to say they look like brother and sister? Because if they're romantically linked, I feel real bad. But
okay,
he seems way more concerned with the situation than her impending doom.
Yeah.
So it's not what I would want out of my romantic partner. If we're gonna die, we're gonna die together, holding my damn hand, and not looking out into what? The ship? What are you gonna do about it, man? Like, how are you gonna fix this? You can't. At least be with me.
I had to include this one, guys. I had to.
This is the same young man we met rolling into the party.
Yeah,
Jesper. Is that a goat?
It is a goat, in fact.
He looks like sorry in his soul.
He's sorry in his soul.
Yes, he does. He looks like, I don't know, is this like his redemption moment? I don't know. That's what I feel like. I feel like it's his like moment of like, what have I done? What will I do next? This is his like very perspective phase.
You're actually not far off. Milo is very, very famous in the Shadow and Bone TV show.
That must be the goat, right?
That's the goat.
Mm-hmm, yeah, absolutely. Gotta have an animal mascot.
We're introducing the last character here, and her name is Bagra.
Who is that?
Alina.
What has happened to her?
What do you think happened to her?
Oh no. Did she join the other side? What's with like the rich, like robes? Oh no. Oh, I feel like fate has fallen. Like, I love a good confident woman, but this seems a little bit like she's telling her, you really should not have sold your soul for this. And she's a little bit like, I stand by it. And I don't know that I stand by selling your soul and like trading, but I don't know. But I feel like we've got the fur-lined cloak in here, and we've got like, we've accumulated money and power. And she's like, was that cost worth it?
All right, we're back to Nina and Matthias. I've got another GIF here.
Okay. Of course. Yep. Saw this one coming. Oh, you idiot. I see that she loves him, no matter what the relationship is. Remember what I said when I was like, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. I'm going to get myself in more trouble, and then the woman who was chained is going to save me.
Now we're into more plot points.
Okay, this is giving me very Narnia vibes. Is this deer's name Aslan?
No.
No. I see.
No.
I see.
No.
But the deer is all white.
The deer is called the Stag.
Well, the creator did come up with a whole lot of other names. So,
I mean, to be fair, it has a more complex name than that. I know it begins with an M. I can't think of it at the moment. Tell me down in the comments below. Remind me.
I have no excuse for knowing anyway. I feel like he was like hunting in the forest for something that he thought was there and was not actively trying to hunt the stag.
Okay.
Then sees the stag and then puts his weapon down.
Next picture. Things are getting a little steamier.
Ooh. No! No! Oh no. Why? Why, Alina? Why? Oh, she has gone astray. I'm very concerned about her. Oh. Oh man, I don't even know what to say. Like, and I think she's still unsure of herself. Like, I should want him. I mean, no, you shouldn't. But like, I should want him, and he is. Not feeling him. Well, I think he's always had a thing for her. I doubt it was love. It was probably more lust-driven. And I think she was caught up probably in trying to help, but has maybe picked the wrong side for what's ultimately going to win and help. She's just picked the movement with the most momentum at the time. It's like, maybe I can change it from within. Rarely can you change it from within.
Then we have convergence of some storylines.
Okay. Oh, Jesper has met General Narcissist, right?
So that's Mal.
Oh, that's Mal. Oh, no. Poor Mal. Oh, he's so sad. He's lost his friend. She's gone to the dark side. Oh. And maybe now he's like a little bit in pain because I didn't realize what I had until I lost it. And I should have been more observant in the beginning, but I wasn't. And so now she's gone, and I don't know that I'll ever have her back. And he's like, hey, I got her.
Why do you think that he's in the room with the general?
He's either delivering a message or is like against all better judgment. Like, fine, I guess I'll join here. That's the only way I'll be with Alina.
All right, so we're returning to the crows, which the crows are known as, that's Jesper, Inej, and Kaz.
Oh,
It's kind of
sure.
their name, their group name.
Excellent. I was surprised by how many, I'm surprised that it was a performance.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be at first a little bit more like letting off steam, and I'm just kind of like in the way that like yoga can be cleansing to just do this as a workout. But then I was surprised that there are other people. So then maybe this is like, you know, how their group can get into places and seem a little bit more reputable because like, oh, we're not here to like cause harm. We're here to do this performance, and the other people of the crows have their roles to play, when really she's like, I got this, I don't need you, so they can be doing things on their own.
So we're getting towards the end of the
I
show.
see the crows. Is this Alina?
Yes.
Oh, I feel like Alina's gone, I did not pick the right side. And maybe I should come see what you're doing to fix it. Maybe you're actually doing more good. And this guy, probably very misunderstood. It's the sharp jawline. If resting bitch face was a thing for men, which it should be, he has it.
We're heading back to Nina and Matthias.
Oh no, they were not brother and sister. No. So she's saying you're welcome, you big idiot?
Yeah.
I mean, she's not wrong. Oh, I wonder if they had sex and now he thinks they're in love, and she's like, what is your deal, man? Like, there was a need, you satisfied it at the end.
I love that you jumped to them having sex after they were just in the ocean on the ship.
I guess, I don't know. Maybe they weren't having sex.
All right, here's the next one. Another reunion.
This is Alina.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And Mal.
And Mal. Yeah. Oh, now look at those sad eyes. So now he's got be a little bit sorry that like I didn't really see you first before this journey, but I'm sorry I took you for granted. And she's a little bit like, well, I'm sorry I went on this horrible path of my own doing. And so I feel like this is their moment of like, well, we both did wrong, so therefore it will be okay.
We're heading back to Nina and Matthias.
Are these the comic relief of the show?
It is
Because I'm loving her.
Uh-huh.
He's not my favorite. He seems a little jerky, a little stupid, and just like never knows the right thing to say at the right time. There is never a right time. There's never a right word for him. But I think he means well and tries. And she's a little bit like, I don't know why you're still around, but I can't live without you. So like, fine, put the coat on me, but I'm not saying yes.
No consent for the coat.
Well, no, there's like implied consent, but I can't say it.
Okay.
I don't want your coat. It better be on me by the time I finish the sentence. I feel like it's one of those.
We're heading into the climax of the first season.
Okay, so this is telling me that like maybe the reason Alina's been trying to help is because she's somehow like the chosen one, and there's something that she can communicate with the stag that no one else can. And so this is her learning, like, this is my true identity, and this is how I will help. I will be the voice of the stag. Oh, yes. This is when she finally spits on General Narcissist. I don't need you. I don't want you. Goodbye. That's what's happening here. Although I'm very concerned about her collarbones.
What do they look like?
Like, did she become one with the stag? And, like, now she's got, like, antlers growing out of her chest? Because that's a lot. That's really scary. But it does make her feel more empowered, so good for her. Oh, yes. Oh, Mal has now joined the crows. They have settled on a final plan. So I don't know how the four of them are going to do it, but they definitely have a plan. Or maybe they're going to, like, sneak into General Narcissist's chamber when he's sleeping and, like, capture him and be like, we got him, now what, fools? Is this Mal?
Yes.
And General Narcissist.
Yeah.
It's like, you will pay for all the pain you gave Alina. I will not forgive you. And he just looks smushed. He's like, well, this wasn't my plan. I feel like he's not a plan B guy. I feel he's like, I know plan A. I made plan A. This is where plan A will go. And then he's like, well, now I don't know what to do because this was not in my plan. So I think he's probably trying to regroup. But since you didn't plan A through F, you don't know what to do next. I feel like this is after whatever the big fight was. And now they're like, it's over. But is it over? What if things come back? Because they're like looking out into the distance of like, I don't know what the future holds, but I know I love you and I have you. And I know that we're safe for now. But I'm still scared about the future.
2 more.
Okay.
We're wrapping everything up now. Back to Nina.
Oh, Nina. I love her. This will crack me up if what's-his-name is now in jail. You know, the idiot guy?
Uh-huh.
If he's in jail now, and she's like, oh, God, why do I still have to take care of you? And she's brought him bread. She probably has a fantastic exit strategy planned out in her head, but first she has to look at him and be like, why am I still with you? 1. 2, why do you continue to get yourself into these situations? And 3, I guess I will always save you like I always do, but...
All right, and the last picture.
Like you didn't see this coming, sir? You cannot do the will of the shadow without actually becoming the shadow yourself. That's what I feel like is happening here. And he looks like randomly like surprised and bewildered about it. And I'm like, dude, could have seen this coming mile away. You just thought you could accumulate power and wealth and not caring at all about the cost. Wait, it's pay time. Like now you've got to pay it up.
Do you think he'll be in season 2, or do you think the shadow's got him at the end?
No, I think that if people think he's gone, that's a mistake. I think he's coming back, but I think people will think the shadow ate him or whatever, and like, now he's gone. So what will the new problem be when like, no, he'll just come back and he'll be worse, more evil, more black vein situations. Yeah, I think he's making a comeback.
All right, so there you have it. There is an Oblivious summary to Shadow and Bones. What did you think? Do you think she did a pretty good job? Tell me down in the comments below. So if you liked this video, please go ahead and hit the like button down below. And if you want to see more Oblivious summaries, tell me in the comments what would you want to see Jennifer summarize, and hopefully she'll be oblivious to it. And then of course, to see more content like this, please hit subscribe down in the corner. I think it's that corner. Maybe it's
one
this
of
corner.
them. Oh. 4 choices. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Yeah, one of the corners. You'll see it. Thanks for watching, and as always, let's see what stories tomorrow brings.